Hey everybody, in today's video we are going to start learning about equations of lines, and we're going to start with finding a slope given 2 points. So the slope formula, slope is represented by the letter m equals y minus y over x minus x. Sometimes it's written as y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. What this really means is the rise over the run. Okay, so we have 2 points here, and we are going to find the slope given those 2 points. So the slope is y minus y, that's 2 minus 6 or 6 minus 2. I'm going to go with 2 minus 6. And it doesn't matter if you do 2 minus 6 or 6 minus 2, but once you set that direction for the first part, for the y minus y, you've got to follow that same direction for x minus x. So it's 1 minus 5. So 2 minus 6 is negative 4. And 1 minus 5 is also negative 4. And negative 4 over negative 4 is 1. So the slope here is 1. Okay, so once again, we'll do y minus y over x minus x, so that's 1. So m equals 1 minus negative 3 over negative 2 minus 9. Okay, so 1 minus negative 3, that's the same as 1 plus 3, that is 4. Negative 2 minus 9 is negative 11. So the slope is 4 over negative 11, or you can write that as negative 4/11. And our last one here, m equals 1 minus negative 1 over 0 minus negative 1. So 1 minus negative 1 minus negative is plus. So 1 plus 1 is 2, and another minus negative. So this is really 1 or 0 plus 1, which is 1. So the slope is 2 over 1, or 2. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is identify slope and y-intercept, and then we're going to write equations in slope-intercept form. I think I'll save the writing equations part for a separate video. We're going to identify slope and y-intercept. We're going to learn a little bit about slope-intercept form and how to find information in that form. We're going to learn what point-slope form is also, and a little bit about the 4 types of slope. So slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. M is the slope. B is the y-intercept. So in this first equation, identify the slope and the y-intercept. The slope is right here. It's 3. Slope is 3. Y-intercept is right here. It is negative 1, so b is negative 1. Here the slope is negative 4. And the y-intercept, b, is 3. And on this last one, I really need to move this over to the other side, so plus 4 on both sides, and I get y equals 2x plus 4. So the slope is 2 and the y-intercept is 4. Now let's talk a little bit about point-slope form, and then we'll use this in the next video. Point-slope form is this: y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And again, in the next video, we'll talk about how to really use this in order to write an equation in slope-intercept form. Now, there are 4 different types of slopes. Let's just talk about that, and then we'll wrap this video up. So I'm going to draw 4 sets of xy axes, and I'm going to draw a line on each one. So each of these has a different type of slope. This first line is rising from left to right, so it has a positive slope. This next one is falling from left to right, so it has a negative slope. Okay, now here we have a horizontal line, and that horizontal line has a slope of 0, and here's why. Slope is rise over run, and this line is not rising at all, it's not falling at all, so it has a rise of 0. It has a run, it goes left to right, so it is some number other than 0, and 0 divided by any number is 0. Now this next one, let's do this one backwards. We'll start with rise over run. So this one rises some number, and it doesn't run left to right at all, and here we are dividing by 0, and division by 0 is undefined. So this has a slope that is undefined. And we'll wrap this video up here, and we will use point-slope form to make equations of lines in slope-intercept form in our next video.